they be? Back from a road trip to Arkansas. Actually, we came back on Sunday. We were going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that is a long drive from San Antonio to Bellsmiths. Anyway, way northeastern corner of Arkansas. This is where this wedding was. Took the Cadillac, squeaked out the 16.5 miles to the gallon, which is a heck of a lot better than my Dodge. But yeah, it was a good wedding, and a little reception, and we had a house we Airbnb'd, Vibro or whatever they call it. But yeah, we had a big 5-bedroom house, and room for everybody. Lots of fun times with her side of the family, my wife's side. But I tell you what, driving and dealing with not only the road construction, but the 18-wheelers, and I mean, if you're a truck driver, leave a comment down below. But my gosh, you guys are following in 3s and 4s, and then you guys want to pass each other, and it takes 2 miles for you to get around them, or 3 miles. And it's just like, oh my gosh, everybody else is doing the speed limit or a little over, and I know in Arkansas the 18-wheelers are only allowed to go 70 miles an hour, and everybody else can go 75. Well, that in itself is a cluster, just because of that difference in speed. But when you go past somebody, well, it just takes so long. But anyway, we weren't in a hurry. It's just frustrating. All good drivers, all 18-wheelers out there who bring our stuff to us every day. Thank you. But stop passing each other. Oh my goodness. Arkansas is a beautiful state. I know we didn't get to see it all. We got to see quite a bit of it, but hopefully sometime soon we'll get back up there again and maybe do a little sightseeing. I don't know. But that was a good trip. The drive is horrendous. By the time you, again, I think I stated this in another video, by the time you do all your stops and gas and going to the bathrooms and everything else, you know, you're looking at 15, 16 hours to accomplish that. And I couldn't drive the whole leg home. I found myself getting tired. That's never a good thing when you're driving. You feel, oh man, it feels good just to close your eyes just for a second. Well, that's not good. So don't do that. Get somebody else to take over. Unless they're more tired than you are, then you all need to pull over and take a nap. Again, I don't like driving, not like I used to. It hurts my back to sit down too long like that. Not able to move around very much. took off on Monday to kind of recuperate. I went to the range and sighted in my shotgun again. The red dot that it had on it, something on the inside broke, and the dot was just over in the upper right hand corner of the scope, and so that's pretty much trashed. I couldn't take it back because there's a scope that my dad had, a red dot that my dad had a long time ago, and I just thought I'd stick it on there to see how I'd like it. Well, I liked it, so I went and I bought a better one, a Romeo 5. Not the most expensive, not the cheapest, but very rugged, with all the reviews that I've seen on YouTube and other forums out there. And I mean, it came relatively sighted in already, man. I was pretty amazed. The first shot out of it, just a little bit high to the right. I did not touch any of the adjustments. All I did was I mounted it and torqued it down to the specs and took it to the range. And once I figured out that where it was actually grouping, I made some fine adjustments and it's ready again. Excited about that. Also, using it for bird hunting has been a total blast. That's just so much fun. I never hunted birds with any type of optic before, and it just brings another dynamic into it. For me personally, it was a little difficult getting used to acquiring the bird and the optic. You definitely have to shoot with both eyes open, as most of the time anyway. But you can see everything around your optic, plus looking through it at the same time. So I'll go take it out. We're going to go this weekend. If I don't go sometime this week, which I doubt, but take it out there, take some butcher paper. I got some white butcher paper, and we'll see how it's pattering. So it's like saying snake steak. Anyway, see what it's doing at 20, 30, 40 yards. I'll just take 3 shots. See where the majority of the shot is hitting the target. I think the standard is a 30-inch circle is what you go by as far as shot count. Once you shoot a target in the very center of a 30-inch circle, and then you can divide that circle into quarters and do a pellet count in each quarter, and it would be able to tell you whether the majority of the shot is going to. Now, I'm not going to readjust the sights for bird shot because I've already got it sighted in for slugs, and I'm not going to take apart the shotgun until after deer season's over with, only because the Picatinny rail that the scope is mounted on is mounted on the receiver and not on the barrel. Now, I know all rifles, they're mounted on the receiver and the barrel is is in a fixed spot. With a shotgun, I think the tolerances are a little bit looser than a rifle with its connection to the receiver, because it's removable, easily removable. Fortunately, on my shotgun, it's kind of a pain to take the barrel out of it. It's pretty tight already, but that's just my mindset going into that. So now that I've spent the time and the money, those slugs are not cheap to shoot. Every time you shoot, it's about almost $2 a piece every time you pull the trigger. So I don't want to take the chance of messing up at the zero by taking it apart. Now, after the season's over with, I will go ahead and do that, and I might even take it to the range again and just see if the zero has changed. But anyway, that's just a little update about what's going on. I'm gonna let you guys go. Adios.